Ayo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail video. And today, as you can see, we finally have the new version 1.4 special program called the Jolted Awake from a Winter Dream. So of course, we're going to be reacting to it. Any if you guys are excited for today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel for more of this type of content, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss on my latest uploads or whenever I go live on my stream. Which, by the way, we smashed that milestone at 500 subs. That is insane. The last time I told you guys this was about like 2 days ago, and we already got 500 subs. So I guess it's fair to say that we're definitely going to have to do that special video for you guys. I will post a video later on. For now, please be patient with me because I want to make a separate video explaining more into detail on what kind of ideas do you guys have. But for now, I want to spend some time on this video to just be reacting to Honkai Star Rail. So I just wanted to acknowledge that we finally hit our milestone. But for now, let's get on to the reaction. Here we go. Okay, so let me see if the quality's good. Okay. Program is brought to you by the Interstellar Peace. Okay, yeah, same thing. Oh! Oh! March! Okay, that's very cute. What?
We're live already? Hey everyone, welcome to the program, and thank you to our sponsor, the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Didn't expect they were gonna go like this kind of direction.
Remember, March 7th.
Hey, well, she's a mascot.
My favorite streamer in preparation, but this is still my first time.
She's talking about me.
So
no, I'm joking.
Believe me on me if I mess up, okay? What was I supposed to say again? I think it was, don't forget to like, follow, and share, or I'll chicken out.
She's talking about my channel. Let's go. She shot up.
And then, without further ado, let's get right into the trailer.
Hey, she said my saying. Let's go. She clearly watches my stuff. All right, anyway, what do we got here? I'm excited. Oh. Wait, that was the male version of Trailblazer. Oh! Interesting, okay. It's a tournament. Oh, yes, Topaz.
Join me in this dance. Let's bring this exquisite celebration.
Oh, what? Interesting. This soundtrack goes hard, yo.
Billabong might be in arrears, but
woo! Look at Topaz. Oh, yo. Oh, wow. Oh my god, yo. Bronya! Hey, Japard. So we're going back to Bellabog. Huh?
I returned to the Law Fu so I could surrender myself to the
yeah! Jiggly
for my sins.
I can't wait for Rio.
This will be the last you see of me.
Why? Oh, here we go. Oh my god, that voice crack.
Sword War.
Woo! Alright. Our Ice Queen. Oh, she does it with the blindfold.
High Cloud Quintet. It is time to say goodbye.
So Blade's coming back. Oh, their eyes! Wow. Huh. Barely showed much here. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Look at this art here. Alright, so probably by the time the video comes out, it's gonna be like all expired anyway, so I'm just gonna like skip forward. So, yeah, we're just gonna skip forward through all this. Oh, so March 7th is gonna be telling us everything here? Interesting.
Yeah, the Trailblaze journey continues. There's loads of fun stuff waiting for us out there. Can't wait to catch it all on camera. Like,
wait, are you telling me that to animate this whole thing? That's crazy, yo.
She's super interesting. Miss Jing Liu might look
I give him credit for that, yo.
But people say she's experienced and super dangerous. I was a little nervous when the
I
director
like that.
told me I'd be introducing her today. So I thought, why don't I see if I can bring in another young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady to help me with the intro. Next up, let's put our hands together and welcome Miss Himeko, navigator of
Hey! Wait, are they gonna animate her too?
Wow, March. Is
never
that how you
mind.
see me? I'm very flattered.
Himeko, you're here already?
That's right. I walked in just as someone happened to be calling me a young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady.
Yes, I love Himeko.
You're all those things? So, you want to take it from here, Himeko?
Sure thing. Where were we? Hi, everyone. As March said, I'm Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express. Today, I'll be introducing you to a living Xianzhou legend, Jing Liu.
She has such a great voice, yo. Okay, I'm excited for this. Okay. She just looks so badass, dude. Oh, whoa! Oh, that's from the trailer. Oh, yo! Okay, that was sick.
Ever since I first caught sight of her in Yenqing's tracking entries, I was completely hooked. She's Jing Yuan's previous master. I bet she's got all kinds of hidden stories to tell.
The
Yeah.
High Cloud Quintet.
Look at this
She was
art.
once the
Oh,
strongest
man.
swordmaster on the Luofu. However, due to the effects of Mara, she sometimes loses her grip on reality,
I see.
perceiving herself as an unstoppable sword.
I just realized, is that look at her left hand. Is that her finger?
She even attacked her
Oh my God.
apprentice's apprentice. And she figured out Yenqing's fighting style just from the sound of his swords. I'd bolt if I saw her coming my way.
I can't say I blame you. After the Mara took hold of Jing Liu, she became a different person. As for the day she crossed paths with Yanqing, it was quite the twist of fate.
I guess so. In any case, Jing Liu is unpredictable at the best of times. But if you catch her on a good day, she's as calm as moonlight on a silent night.
Nicely put. Her power is actually deeply connected to the moon's phases. Jing Liu is an ice-type character following the path of destruction, who uses 2 different states in combat.
Different states? What's
Oh,
that?
what?
Think of it this way. When Jing Liu is in prolonged combat, her Mara
Whew,
persona
that's sick.
takes over and she changes states.
Damn.
When Jing Liu uses her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
Whoa! Isn't Transcendent Flash the legendary sword move from Mr. Cien's story? The one that cuts through time itself?
You sure seem
Bronya and
well-versed
Jing Li
in
together?
High Cloud Quintet stories, March. When syzygy stacks up to a set amount, Jing Liu is consumed by Mara and enters a spectral transmigration state. In the spectral transmigration state, Jing Liu's every attack deducts a set percentage of HP from her ally's max HP.
Oh,
However,
what?
Her attack increases according to the corresponding total HP consumed.
What
See?
the?
I told you she attacks her allies.
That's
While
so
in the
funny,
spectral
actually.
transmigration state, Jing Liu's skill,
So she's
Transcendent
just
Flash,
killing her allies, basically.
Moon on Glacial River, and she is unable to launch basic
So she's gonna work
attacks.
really well with Fushun
Moon
or
on
someone.
Glacial River doesn't consume skill points, but does consume stacks of syzygy. When stacks reach 0, Jing Liu exits the spectral transmigration state.
Okay.
Jing Liu's ultimate,
Oh, here we
or
go.
ephemeral Dream Flux, deals
Oh,
a
this
set
looks
percentage of her
sick!
attack as ice damage to a single target and adjacent enemies, as well as granting
Wow.
her additional stacks of syzygy.
Whether it's normal state Ice Beauty Jing Liu or red-eyed spectral
Dude, she's beautiful.
transmigrator state Jing Liu, she's one heck of a sword master.
According to Xianzhou records, she was taken by the Ten
Oh.
Lords before the onset of Mara.
Destroy everything in her
and
path.
Subsequently detained in the shackling
Oh.
prison. The famous confrontation with her apprentice, Jing
see.
Yuan, would come later.
Becoming Mara-struck is an unavoidable fate for Xianzhou long-life species. But they're still trying to find a way to break free of the cycle.
In the brand new 1.4 mission, Clouds Leave No Trace, an anonymous letter silently appears on the express.
Look at this art, yo.
It seems an unexpected visitor has extended an invitation and is looking to connect with Dan Heng to delve deeper into the tale of the Xianzhou. Past events may feel distant in the present, but it's only right to give this story its proper conclusion.
Hell yeah.
Valiant figures from times of old reunite with familiar faces and find themselves in a world drastically reshaped from the one they once knew.
I heard the reason Jing Liu wears a blindfold is to avoid catching sight of certain objects on the Xianzhou. Things that would trigger her memory and the Mara inside her.
Well, not seeing isn't the same as not remembering. She's
I
never
see.
forgotten those who fought alongside her. As for solving the Mara predicament, we'll just have to stay tuned for the upcoming Xianzhou story.
Okay.
Ah, looks like Jing Liu's next move is gonna be trending all over the Xianzhou.
Trending.
Hey, Himeko, what if I start doing my own live streams? They could track Jing Liu's every step. I bet they'd get loads of views.
Sorry, March. I wouldn't recommend chasing trends.
Oh.
Your content will probably end up clashing with the IPCs.
Really? But my favorite streamers are always saying you gotta go with the hype.
I do say that.
Anyway, how do you think I'm doing so far, Himeko? For this episode, I did loads and loads of research. Plus, I got lots of tips from my favorite streamer.
And which streamer would this be?
A streamer called Gwen.
Uh-oh.
Her streams are super entertaining.
Oh, March, why you gotta do me like that? Oh, I'm
I
disappointed.
can't say I've heard of her.
Yeah,
You
who?
haven't? She's on the Xianzhou too. How about, I know, I'll tell you all about her.
Actually, I am curious about Gwen. She's fire and nihility, right? So. Oh, she's super cute. Wow, yeah, really nice animation. Oh. Look at the lions. Nice.
There was one night I couldn't sleep, and I ended up watching Gwenifen's Kwaiban live stream.
Gwenifan.
I've never heard anything
Oh,
like
that's how they
it.
say it. Okay.
I subscribed straight away. It was meant to be.
Her attire is very Xianzhou, but it feels like she's not from the Luofu.
She's not from any of the Xianzhou ships.
Oh.
I think her real name was Guinevere or something. Anyway, Gui means fine wood, Nai means to exist, and Fen means fragrant.
Oh.
Sushan came up with it for
Didn't
her.
know that.
She's her bestie.
What lovely
Oh, that makes
imagery.
sense.
I know. Plus, if you think about it, Guinevere and Gwenifan do sound kind of similar if you say them a few times, right?
We might want to steer clear of wordplay, March. I heard the Xianzhou issues fines for that.
Huh? Seriously?
Xianzhou culture is vast and profound. There's still much to learn.
Gwenifan says that Sushang is always schooling her on local culture and customs. Sushang is as Xianzhou as it gets. I feel like everything I learned about the Xianzhou I learned from them.
Live streaming, Kwaiban, a passion for Xianzhou culture. Gwenifan seems like a girl of many talents.
Yeah.
She is. Although I feel like she
Oh, she
mainly
is a
uses
4-star.
them
Okay.
to impress
Interesting.
her bestie. Did you know that Gwenifan is actually a street performer? Not to mention
That's
she's
the one I was
also
completely
super
wrong in the drip
talented
marketing
on the
reaction.
Battlefield. Gwenifan is a fire-type character following the path of nihility. When using her skill, Blazing Welcome, Gwenifan launches firecrackers, dealing fire damage to her target and adjacent enemies with a
Okay.
chance of inflicting burn. After unlocking the trace, High Pulse, her basic attack, Standing Ovation, also has a chance of inflicting enemies with burn.
Oh.
I'm curious. Why firecrackers exactly?
Gwenifan says that in Xianzhou legends, artists use firecrackers to fend off scary beasts. In return, the nobility supported the artists financially. Gwenifan is just continuing the tradition, and friendly locals are only too happy to support her. Funnily enough, her talent is called Patreon benefits. When Gwenifan is on the battlefield and an enemy sustains burn damage, there's a chance they'll enter a fire-kissed state. Fire Kiss is stackable and limited to a set number of turns. While
Increase
in the
received
Fire
damage.
Kiss state,
Whoa.
enemies sustain increased damage.
Oh,
Which
okay.
reminds me, I think Wayne live streamed a battle once too. Her ultimate, watch this showstopper, summons and detonates an even bigger firecracker in the form of
I love this
beam,
animation.
dealing fire damage to all enemies. Targets already inflicted
It's very
with burns
cute.
sustain additional damage as a set percentage of the fire damage.
Is this what the kids call going viral? I'd love to see her combat livestream data. I bet it was an instant hit.
Oh my god, yeah, I love her already, man.
About that, her stream was taken down halfway through.
Oh,
I think she violated the platform's fire safety policy.
Oh.
I'm definitely gonna like this character a lot, yo.
Got a better picture of Gwenithan now?
And I can see why you're so fond of her.
Cool, isn't she? I'll message you the link to her streams right now. Sometimes she even sends gifts to her fans. Hey, Gwailings, check this out. Scale Gorge Spring
Gwailings.
Water, clear and tasteless, rich in calories. One sip, you just saved yourself a meal. Actually, I bought some 5-liter Scale Gorge Spring Water during Gwenithan's last stream. When you're watching her stream, you gotta be ready to grab the deals. They're awesome!
Wait a minute, March. If that's the case, those bottles of Scale Gorge spring water in the Express's storage room, you bought all of those?
Yeah? What about them?
Interesting. Just the other day, Welt was telling me about his new healthy lifestyle habits. From exercise, he's been drinking 8 glasses of water a day.
Oh, wow.
Strangely enough, he's gained a little weight. Guess it must have been...
So Mr. Yang was drinking the... It's getting late, Himeko. We should get back to the show. The next person we'll be talking about is Topaz.
Yay!
Sure. So, who's Topaz?
Actually, I don't know either. But the director said that Topaz works for the IPC. She even knows that presenter, Albert. Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz.
Oh yeah, what happened to Albert, yeah?
Albert? Albert! Ah!
Oh,
Ooh, and whether or not
Oh,
your
wow, look at this
world
art.
has a day-night
Damn.
cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert.
Why did our art style change?
On
Because
my
animation
show,
takes too long.
you go by my style. Up next, allow me, Albert, a professional Interastral Peace Corporation anchor, to introduce to
Well, it
you
looks so nice and
my
chibi,
guest
though.
and IPC colleague, Topaz.
yay! So what's up with her trotter here, yeah? Oh, that should have been me! No, I'm kidding. No, that's very cute though. Oh. So fire tornado, sick. Okay, here's the automation. Wait, what?
Topaz is a rising star in
That
the
looked like
IPC
the
Strategic
the
Investment
stonks meme.
Currently heading up the Special Debts Picket team. She's
Man,
a
that
combination
art
of
though,
youth,
man.
elegance, and remarkable ability.
The Special Debts Picket Team. I think I've heard of them.
That
as you
button's
may
holding
know,
them down to dear
among
life,
the
yo.
universe's major investors and lenders, the IPC is a big fish. And with so many venture capital projects, there are bound to be bumps in the road.
So she's the
Topaz
5-star.
is our
Well, I
go-to
mean, yeah,
person
that
to
makes
smooth out
sense.
the bumps and make sure we recover what's owed.
Oh, I get it. So the corporation's in the red?
When dealing with defaulters, Topaz's methods are swift and effective, saving the IPC from many a potential loss. She also has a great knack for investments, turning even the bleakest projects into success stories and ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
Wow, impressive. Does she have some kind of superpower?
Within the walls of the IPC, there is indeed a rumor that Topaz's stellar success might have something of the supernatural about it.
Oh?
Supernatural? Oh, reminds me of Gwenithan's ghost hunting streams.
Oh my god, March is such a
Let's
fan.
not jump the gun. When people think of Topaz, they don't think about ghosts, but a certain unmistakable companion. I'm talking about her warp trotter. Numby! They may look like a cute mascot, but Numby is Topaz's trusted sidekick, both at work and out on the battlefield. Numby has a keen sense for sniffing out wealth. Security checks, debt settlements, and calculations are all child's play for this little piggy. Together with Topaz, they traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all debt disputes that could threaten the IPC's operations. Numby is a legit employee. They even have an official role and title.
Really?
Really. And don't forget, the corporate world mirrors the battlefield in more ways than one. Topaz's prowess in the former is just as swift and formidable in the latter. And you better believe Numby plays a huge part in that. Topaz and Numby are fire-type characters following the path of the hunt. At the start of an allied turn, if no enemy on the battlefield is inflicted with proof of death, Topaz will inflict this state on a random enemy, thereby boosting the follow-up attack damage they receive.
Oh, genuine synergy?
Numby starts out with an initial speed and acts autonomously, attacking enemies inflicted with proof of death. Excluding Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is advanced forward.
Seems like Numby and Topaz share a strong bond.
They make a tight unit. Speaking of which, Topaz's skill,
that's so cute. Look at the waiting animation.
Is able to reallocate proof of debt to a different target, allowing Numby to immediately launch an assault and deal a set percentage of Topaz's attack as fire damage to the new target. This counts as a follow-up attack. Topaz's ultimate, Turn a Profit, allows Numby to enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience an increase. If that wasn't enough,
that's so funny.
Every time an ally's basic attack, skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of death, Numby's action is additionally advanced forward. After Numby launches a set number of attacks,
so actually,
whoa!
So Numby is the one doing the damage here. I get it.
I believe that everything possesses a soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care, regardless of whether they're human, they'll respond in kind.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Numby's not done yet. Topaz and Numby's technique, Explicit Subsidy, allows Topaz to summon Numby when entering a map. Numby then automatically seeks out basic treasures and
that's so good.
Within a certain range, leading
that actually
Topaz
might be my favorite.
The best part?
Exploration passive.
Won't be alerted to their approach, and this effect doesn't even consume technique points. If Topaz and Numby enter combat after using their technique, our little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of Topaz's energy after launching their first attack. If Topaz and Numby are still in the team after winning a battle,
sounds good, yo.
This way, the team receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit. The above also goes for winning battles entered in this way within the simulated universe. But instead of credits, the team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments with a chance to bag a random curio.
That's quite the skill set. Seems like Topaz and Numby have a bad cop approach to debt collection.
All that and no debuffs. We might as well call Numby the omnipotent cosmic piggy bank.
Careful now. If there's an eon of prosperity out there, I doubt they want competition. Truth be told, Topaz doesn't care much about Numby's wealth-generating abilities. Here at the IPC, she has a reputation for being clean as a whistle. Money just isn't that important to her. Money is a means, not an end. Work should make you happy. Topaz looks after Numby because she loves them. Simple as that.
Oh, that's cute.
That's not all I heard. In version 1.4, Stagnant Shadow's shape of Scorch. Going live. Beat it, and you can snag the essential material required for Topaz and Grenifin.
So we don't have the new boss materials to prep for.
Oh, Bert. Are you sure Topaz is just your colleague? It feels like she's got a way bigger role than you.
What? Clearly, you've never worked in a top-tier company. In esteemed enterprises like ours, we stress a horizontal approach to management. As long as one has their own methodology, finds their own niche, and employs their own strategy, they can exert unlimited influence and change the fate of a project.
Himiko, is he making any sense to you?
I'm not quite following.
Look, I might not get the ins and outs of investing, but I know my way around a presentation deck. Those dazzling slides on Topaz? Yup, my creation. Impressive. It's all about making yourself
there she is.
indispensable in the workplace. And if Topaz were here right now, she'd acknowledge my presence with the utmost respect.
How's it hanging, Owly? Hi, viewers.
Oh, that's what she sounds like.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. You guys probably mentioned already, but I work in the strategic investment department at the IPC headquarters. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah,
for
that's
Miss
actually
March 7's show today.
exactly how I imagined she
And
would sound
to
like,
meet
yeah.
Miss Himiko.
Hi, Topaz.
Nice to meet you too.
Director Topaz, what brings you here?
A while ago, we received an investment application from the Interastral Peace Media Department. It seems the IPM's presenters want to expand the program's reach. As such, the corporation sent me to evaluate the program's performance.
Director Topaz, I'll show you my expertise right now. So without further ado, let's unveil version 1.4's eagerly awaited 5-star characters. During
Okay.
the first phase of 1.4,
Let's see what we get.
Event Warp, Gentle Eclipse of the Moon. Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star
Yay!
character Jing
Well,
Liu,
not yay for me.
and during the
I'm
second phase of
I'm very broke.
1.4, 2 character event warps will be coming.
Oh!
Event warp, Sunset
Ting
Claws.
Yun,
Trailblazers
Jingshui,
can
and
obtain the
Shampoo.
limited
Yeah,
5-star
that's pretty good.
characters Topaz and Numby.
Especially
Meanwhile,
Jingshui
the
2 has
character
gotten
event warp,
really,
Butterfly on
you know,
Sword
popular
Deck.
lately.
The limited 5-star character
This is a good banner for me.
will be making a return. And I almost forgot to
Ah.
mention, the 4-star character Gwenifin will also be a part of these 2
What?
character event warps.
Look who's back.
Wait, Sela! Wait, Sela
Ever
rerun!
since we last saw her in Bella.
Oh crap! So it was true. Oh, I heard rumors about this. No way! Oh man! No! That's terrible for me.
The drop rate of the 5-star light cone, I shall be my own sword, will be boosted.
It's that sword-wielding beauty again.
Standing there in the moonlight without her blindfold.
Damn! Look at that art.
amidst all those flowers. Quite the sight.
Unforgettable.
Meanwhile, in 1.4's second phase light cone event warps, the drop rates for the 5-star light cones, Worrisome Blissful, and In the Night will be boosted.
Wow, Topaz is so lucky to be surrounded by so many cute
Aw.
flip balls. Can we get one for the Express, Himiko? Oh, please?
I'm afraid that might not be possible. I remember Pom Pom saying they're not keen on having anything that sheds fur in the carriages.
I like how they just briefly showed Sela's thing and they're like, nope, but go back to Topaz.
You know, trotters like Numby.
Oh,
make
this is so
great
bad for me.
companions.
Oh.
They're shedding, low maintenance, and
I can't do this, guys.
squishy. Plus, they can snip out valuable treasures. Or, what about adopting a talking bird? Like Owly here.
Wait, what? Absolutely not. I'm the star of the IPM. And that wraps up today's Warp and Light Cone segment. Director Topaz, I was wondering.
I don't know how I feel about this.
How did you rate my performance?
Let's talk about that later. The reason I'm here for March's show today is to present some small gifts to our esteemed viewers on behalf of the IPC. I'm not the best at crafting presentation decks, but here is a slide I worked up.
Oh. And it's an advertisement. Okay, anyway, yeah, let's skip this. Wait, go back.
In the space fantasy adventure, Honkai
You know what? That's exactly how I
Star
feel. What kind of ad was that? Okay, anyway.
Timeless
Gee, thanks.
adventure, Honkai Star Rail.
Gee, thanks, Topaz. It's great you could take time out of your schedule to be on the show. You must be pretty busy.
Well, the corporation is a big part of my life. In fact, me and my team are heading out to business on Eurillo 6 very soon. Taking part in today's program was a nice change of pace for me.
Oh, really? Eurillo 6? We've been there. So, is this a debt-collecting trip?
I'm afraid I can't comment on internal IPC matters. That said, I heard the Express crew will be heading to Eurillo 6 for the Trailblaze Continuance Future Market. Looking
Oh.
forward to seeing you all in Belobog.
Huh?
Oh, wow.
How did you know about that?
Preliminary research is crucial for the
Oh, I guess we got,
progression of any project. Our data collection
we got
lead
sidetracked
informed
once
me
again.
about a significant site on Eurillo 6 known as the Pillars of Creation, a memorial symbolizing centuries of Belobogian resistance. Out of respect, I intend to pay a visit there with a few colleagues.
Colleagues?
Oh, where are my manners? Let me introduce them. Senior staff, team
Oh, wow.
leader, grunt, field personnel, and grunt, security personnel.
They look pretty slick, but I can't help but wonder.
Are they enthusiastic about a trip to an ice planet?
I'm afraid enthusiasm doesn't come into it. The IPC's balance sheet isn't the best right now. We haven't got the capital to outsource missions like these.
That explains the recent disturbance in the corporation. As if thousands of voices suddenly sighed in exhaustion and were suddenly silenced.
Let's set that aside for now. You know, I've heard all about the achievements of the Astral Express. I also heard that the train's navigator was a lady of unparalleled beauty and talent. It was a pleasure to meet you at last, Miss Himiko.
Another reason for coming on the show today? I hope I lived up to your expectations.
You exceeded them. Next time, let's see if we can meet up in person.
I'm sure we can make that happen. Once your work in Belobog is done, perhaps you'd like to drop by the Express.
It's a deal. I've always wanted to set eyes on the Express.
Jeez. Can we get a room for these guys already?
Get a room? What does that mean?
As another gesture of the corporation's goodwill, I'd like to introduce a brand new event for everyone to take part in.
Okay.
Nice!
Recognized universally as the leading video game brand, Ethereum Wars is set to unveil an offline fan event on Eurillo 6, the Interastral Tournament Festival.
Ethereum Wars? What's that?
Think of it
Wait,
as
so
a
what is that?
holographic
The
video game. To
this.
secure a spot in the
What's that?
grand final, contestants must collect and nurture ether spirits, which can be found within victory zones.
Ether spirits?
I'd venture to guess they're much like Numby here. Digital replicas of creatures designed to serve as
Oh, so
companions.
it's Pokemon.
Right you are, Miss Himiko. Your knowledge in this area is surprising.
I've heard a thing or two about the IPC's research and cultivation programs. Am I right in assuming that the aim of this event is to analyze the suitability of different
Oh, wow, interesting.
species
So you get to play as the
fighting
enemies.
companions?
Correct. And we stand by our promise that no real-life creatures will be harmed during Ethereum Wars. The IPC has renovated an old weapons testing ground to serve as a tournament venue. We've also set up victory zones in different locations. Herta Space Station, Eurillo 6, and the Xianzhou Luofu. Those
Wow.
who manage to defeat the championship contenders in each victory zone and complete the hyperlink challenges will be greeted with generous rewards. It's
Oh,
also
look at
worth
that.
noting that
Looks like a
ether
big deal.
spirits, both allied and enemy alike, are classified into 3 types: mechanical, humanoid, and aberrant. In combat, these types have a cyclical relationship with each
They have their
one
own
countering
skill and
another.
all. That's kind of
Attacking
funny.
enemies that are vulnerable to your current ether spirits type will allow you to deal extra damage.
Oh,
Wow.
so picking a type that counters your opponents is super important.
You got it. Furthermore, as you advance through the competition, you'll gain access to the even more formidable Overlord Ether Spirits, which can be developed to boost their combat prowess.
So the deeper you delve into the competition, the fiercer the fights become. This is gonna be quite the contest. You okay there, March 7th?
Ether spirit, copy. Let's see. Whoa, a gold Albert.
Miss March, do I look like some paddle pet to you? Collect anything and everything?
It's like a petition to make Albert
Just
our newly
curious.
companion.
A reminder to our esteemed contestants. Numerous players from across the universe will be partaking in Ethereum Wars. As you progress, new opponents will be revealed. After completing all challenges, exhibition matches await, where you might end up face-to-face with some unexpected opponents. And should you rise to the occasion and overcome the Interastral Tournament Festival challenges, you'll receive IPC-sponsored eligibility for a specially selected 4-star
Wait,
player.
what? What?
There you have it.
Oh,
Full
snap.
rundown
That's
on the
actually
Imperium
cool.
Wars. Hope you all had
Already?
fun. And remember to treat your combat
A selection of
companions
your
kindly.
choice of any of those 4-star characters.
I've got
Wow.
to get to. Bye for now.
This game is so generous, man.
You're leaving so soon?
Mm-hmm. But I'm
Oh, wow.
sure our paths will cross again. Over
Aw.
to you and Albert. Keep up the good work. There will be a year-end bonus for everyone when we roll out the new project.
Thank you, Director. Your wisdom, foresight, and mentorship know no bounds. Take care now. Stay safe out there.
I should be going too. There's some maintenance on the express to attend to. Hope to catch you
No.
all soon.
Damn.
Thanks for all the help, Himeko. See you soon.
Are they gone?
Gone?
Topaz and Himeko.
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yes. Take a look for yourself. See? Told you. All gone. Nobody here but me. Nobody else on the line.
Whew, that's a relief. All those gifts. If you ask me, Topaz is just abusing her position to engage in a personal pastime.
Huh? Topaz's personal pastime? What's that?
Isn't it obvious to you? Maybe you should take another look at the specifics of this event.
Let me think. I got it! So Topaz's personal pastime is hunting.
Duh? Hunting? Miss March, what gave you that impression?
Well, isn't that right though? I'll show you. This event is all about sneaking up slowly and then... Hey!
Whoa, slow down a second. Topaz's pastime is cuddling creatures, not hunting them. As soon as she gets home, she grabs her pets and cuddles the heck out of them. She's got hundreds at her company apartment.
Huh? Did you say hundreds?
That's why he was. That's why he's nervous. Okay, got it.
Well, her company apartment is an ecological starship.
Oh,
Meanwhile, my feathered butt's in his studio from the 2020s. Topaz lives up in a giant starship over at corporate HQ. Well, I get by on packed lunches in the middle of nowhere. Hang in there, Albert. Let's shift our attention to some of the other thrilling events
we're
coming
just like
our
so
way.
confused.
First off, during the 1.4 release, the Planar Infinity event is making its debut. Herda
What's
and
this?
3 other members of the Genius Society made some small renovations
simulated
to the
universe
simulated
event.
universe. But each of them threw a spanner in the works. With the code damage, the universe is beginning to expand exponentially. Madam Herda wanted me to pass a message on to our trailblazers.
I love
Don't
simulated
panic,
universe.
Just a minor bug. You will be compensated.
Minor bug? Really? It doesn't sound like it.
It's true! The spanners in question cause the simulated universe's blessings and curios to multiply.
Oh.
As such, in Planar Infinity's Ordinary Plane challenges, trailblazers can obtain some wonderful buffs.
Whoa,
For example,
cool.
For example, a cosmic big lotto that won't disappoint.
Oh, wow!
See what I mean?
That's pretty funny.
Following an ordinary plane challenge, trailblazers will enter Herda's manic plane with their buffs in tow. Every time trailblazers successfully challenge a wave of enemies, a floor is successfully cleared. As floors are cleared, trailblazers will face off against increasingly difficult enemies until...
What is this team, bro?
I knew there was a catch. Now we have to fight attrition warfare?
Herda wants to test the limits of the simulated universe's memory. Don't panic, Ms. March. As long as trailblazers obtain as many buffs as they can in the ordinary plane challenges, they'll be able to face down the manic plane with full strength. Trust me, in the simulated universe, anything is possible.
Really? I don't believe you.
You must believe me! I promise, trailblazers, it's a walk in the park. I'm begging you.
Now I really don't believe you.
And of course, we're...
Oh my god. Free multi again, dude. This game is crazy. This game, man.
Come on, y'all. Give it up in the back. Let's hear it for checking in.
Woohoo! Check in, check in.
Also in 1.4, we'll be welcoming in a story replay feature.
Oh,
when interacting
wow.
with characters in the story, Trailblazers can now pause dialogue.
Oh,
and review
yes,
surrounding
thank you.
context. All that juicy lore and
Honkai Impact has this. Come on, Genshin Impact, you're next. You gotta have this.
Waiting to be rediscovered.
This doesn't mean you can make new choices, though. So always make choices that you know you won't regret.
We'll also be seeing the return
Yay,
of the
more
planar
depression.
Fisher and realm of the strange events. During the events, successfully challenging the simulated universe and Cavern of Corrosion can earn you a set amount of double
both.
rewards.
Okay.
Nice! Double rewards! Some people are farming the cavern like crazy every day. They can save themselves some time.
Would you be one of those people, Miss March?
Me? No way. Pom Pom never stops talking about that mysterious recipe they found. Things are gonna get real busy soon.
And what's a recipe gotta do with being busy?
It's not just the recipe. Pom Pom's been talking about organizing a
Look at
whole
their
food
outfits.
tour event. So strange.
Dog is just a
Nobody even
shirt.
knows where
That's
the
it.
recipe
Well, March
came
is actually,
from.
you know, has a whole
What
outfit.
if Pom Pom runs
very
into
cute.
bad guys on the tour? I need to protect the conductor.
Ha! I get it now. You want to pose as a bodyguard to get a bunch of free snacks.
Hey, that's slander. The food tour will be following the express around the world.
They're entering the
Keep your eyes
same
peeled for
collab
official
project as
announcements on
Genshin,
when
yeah.
and where we'll be stopping.
Hey, I'm the one that leaves people in suspense around here. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for.
What?
Redemption codes!
Codes,
Oh.
codes.
I see. Huh? What's this?
We are honored to introduce Honkai Star Rail to the PlayStation 5 on October 11th. PlayStation 5 is a perfect platform.
Thank you, Young Yu, but we gotta go. We gotta move this. Go, go, go.
Well, that's everything for today. Thanks for tuning in to our special program and see you in the...
Wait, Albert. Who's the main presenter here?
Ah.
Shouldn't I be the one to bring the show to a close?
My bad. Force a habit. In that case, is there anything our main presenter would like to say to the audience?
Let me think. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 billion views.
50 billion?
50 billion. You might want to take a few zeros out there, March. Anyway, I got a flap. They're not paying me enough overtime, that's for sure. So whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and get yourself home already. Albert, sign it off. Bye-bye.
Wait, Albert!
He just dipped.
You really made a break for it. Anyway, so that's all for today's program. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
Thank you so
I'm your
much, March.
host, March 7th. Wishing all you guys a great day.
Alrighty, well, let's see. Wait, why is there 2 extra minutes? Wait a minute. There's more to this, isn't there? Oh, okay.
Finally! I'm exhausted. Huh? Really? Oh,
What?
thank you. Actually, I was feeling super nervous.
Oh.
Oh, no. You guys
Is this gonna be
did
like a
all
new
the
thing? They're
work.
gonna have March always do this?
Thank you.
I don't mind, honestly.
Huh? Is the program link up already? I'll share it with my friend. Hey, you see my stream just now? You said you'd be tuning in. Link is already up, by the way. I just shared with you. Remember to watch the whole thing. I'll be checking.
Duh! She forgot I was still up. Classic mistake. Okay, now it's over, right? Okay, now it's over. Folks! So that is everything in the version 1.4. So it's just basically like, you know, just mainly new events, the new characters. There are some highlights in here. I do like the fact that we are going to get a selection of your choice of the, well, it's only like 4 of the 4-star characters, but still, of your choice. You can choose any of them, and all of them are pretty good, at least from what I remember. For the first time, we're getting our official first rerun, which is SELEE. she's gonna be coming back and making a return back to the game. So for all those that's missed out on SELEE, now's your chance to get her again. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much gonna be everything for this video. So if you guys enjoyed today's reaction, make sure you guys hit that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel for more of this type of content. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on my latest uploads or whenever I go live on my stream. Comment down below, what are you guys mostly excited for in this upcoming version? And of course, thank you all so much for the recent 500 subs. I'm just blown away. I know I haven't like exactly acknowledged it enough. It's just been a lot lately, so I'll disclose it in like a later video on the channel where I'll talk more about the stuff that I was supposed to talk about with you guys. But for now, that is pretty much everything, all I got. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, stay epic and peace out.